What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy, the Ark Assassin, bringing you another off-topic video, martial arts. So I'm about to bring up some names, martial arts names, and do some more styles, and I guess this some basic. Let's get into it. As I told you, use the weights for like when it comes to doing weights. What I do is I do push-ups. You do leg squats. So okay, this stuff right there. So when you do it, you hold up, and you squat down. Leg squats, and that's just getting your legs stronger. Anyway, I guess if you look in the overall spectrum of my training, I am going to be working with a Muay Thai fighter, and what that is a kickboxer. That's just like another name for kickboxing. He's really going to be helping me get my legs, more flexible and everything. Even though I do the stretching already, just working with me with my legs. We're gonna do some more jabs and stuff today, so let's get into it. So when the boxing, so when you throw that hand, it's a jab, but you bring it back because you're coming to protect your face. So or you can hook. See what I'm saying? It's a hook. You come down. So remember guys, whenever you throw a jab, it's, see what I'm saying? And it's back. Okay. It's just like when you coming in for a hook, hook it, bring it back. Hook it, bring it back. As I told you before, even good weights like these are good. So when you do weights, you get them like this. I'm kind of doing a review of previous martial art videos, and I'm bringing in some new things too, or just refreshing. So when you get them, come up, go back down, down, up, down, up. And you want to breathe. It shows you leg squats. I'll do it again. So when you come up, because you want. Or you can also be in your tippy toes. You may not see it all the way, but just look what I'm doing. You can go up like these. All this is making your legs stronger. Calf in perspective. So like I showed you from before, I watch Bruce Lee, and also I want to talk about like Jet Li and Jackie Chan. Those guys are Shaolin fighters. They trained in the Shaolin temples, and they were one style mainly. Their style mainly was kung fu. Bruce Lee was a mixed martial artist, and so was I know you guys heard of Jamal White. So when it comes to just the best alive mixed martial artist, it's got to be Bruce Lee, because he did more than just kung fu. He knew all pieces, and then he made his own style that he was trying to complete, called King Dean Jones, if I got it correct. He did a lot of different other styles. He did the white crane. He practically knew other. He was an all-round type guy when it came to martial arts. Jamal White is a huge fan behind the roundhouse kicks. But I think Jet Li and Jackie Chan are okay because they're kung fu fighters, but they didn't have the overall style as Bruce did. But hoping to do a part 2 of this. I told you guys push-ups. I told you about those. When you do them, you go all the way down because you want to stretch. Okay, so what else? I'm gonna do it. This video may be a little short. What else? And remember, when you're when you always jab it. Trying to see what else. And kung fu fighters, they always block, and so when somebody throws something, you can have it down. But they fight fluently. See what I'm saying? They're very fluent fighters. And then you got the judo fighters, which are real good with their fingers. I showed you guys what the right crane does. They fight in the right crane style all the time. They always, and all they do is skin just like this. And then the tiger, that they fight just like a tiger. And then You have the Thai fighters, which all they do is kick all day. Like one of my favorite kicks that I've also seen Bruce do, and I've also did while I was in Taekwondo was, see, I'm going straight in the ball of my feet, see? And that's what I'm gonna be doing when I train with this guy who involves kickboxing, working on my legs, like I said, leg squats, you know, fluent stretching. The other one right here, I'm pivoting my left foot right now, you see. And then let's do with the right. I'm pivoting the right, and then see, I'm getting acceleration. So all this comes from stretching. But see, it's the more you stretch, the higher your kicks are gonna be. Whether you're doing a roundhouse kick or you just coming straight in with your kicks, all of it comes from stretching. And the more and more I get back into my training, the more and more I'm gonna be doing more videos of this. You know, still keeping the game in. It's more regiment, more of everything in general. Let's see. I want to do push-ups, but you may not be able to see. I may do another video. When you do push-ups, you always come up and you go down. You know, you already know what it is. Then sit-ups is good too. But then another favorite boxer of mine was Mike Tyson. You know where Mike Tyson came from. Him being, you know, since his mentor died, him being in prison, being angry, you know, him losing his child from his first relationship, you know, him biting Evangelist Holyfield's ear, partially biting it, him just overcoming the odds, because he was the type of person, you know, he was a alcoholic. He was an alcoholic, and he was a you know, drug kid practically, because he said, because in his own words was mainly because the fame had got to him in a lot of ways. I guess going out the fight, it really took a toll on him, so he needed something to keep him calm. But you know, he overcame a lot. But you know, he still is one of the greatest of all time, besides Muhammad Ali. But and then you know, when boxers come in, they can also hold up, and when they die, this is a good move. You can get like a rope, and you, but see, every time I'm down, they end stop by looking to go in, and then that's practically it for this video. But I'm gonna be doing more of these. Got more Battlefield gameplay coming up. I got some in the store building as we speak. Got more thoughts on it. I'm out of here. Peace.